Guys on Film with my special guest.
Chauvel.
Where did you come from? How did you manage to get...
I'm an old friend of Oliver's. Don't worry about that. We watching a movie.
When did you know Oliver?
I knew Oliver in the time before.
Before what?
Well, before his wife, that's for sure. I can tell you.
Okay.
But I thought we was going to be talking about a movie here.
Yeah, Pain and Gain's the name of the movie.
Pain and Gain. I know a little bit about that.
Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah, it had Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. I just love watching Dwayne Johnson in this film with his sweat glistening down his body and the camaraderie of the men's at the gym. There's just not enough of this in Hollywood, and I just love to see a lot more of it from Michael Bay and from other actors like Marky Mark and The Rock. Watching Dwayne Johnson on this film made me want to go order something dark, hot, and chocolate. It's my favorite film name, The Rock. Makes me think of hard things. I just love that name.
And Mark Wahlberg.
And Marky Mark. I feel the vibration, Marky. Come on, baby. With Mark Wahlberg in this film, I was feeling the vibration for about 2 hours or more. Woo!
Yeah, and that's not your phone. And there are a couple of bodybuilders that got involved in the murder rap and extortion, and it went all wrong. So did you enjoy the film?
I gotta say, there's nothing more intense than watching a bunch of hot, young, sweaty men on film. It's something I like to do on an occasion. But a lot of times, mainstream Hollywood just doesn't cater to men's like me.
Men's like you.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we do have a sponsor this week.
Oh, we do?
Yes, Ben Gay.
Ben Gay. Oh, honey, I still am. Oh.
Okay, I think I hear Oliver coming now.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Well, let me get on out of here and let you men's do what y'all do with the movies, okay?
Yes, okay. Be glad to let you go. This one was kind of different. Different in a different kind of way. It's not quite what I was expecting, but, and then when you think about the fact that it was a true story and the bizarre stuff that took place, Dwayne Johnson, I'll give him this, is stretching his envelope. He played something completely different than you've ever seen Dwayne Johnson play before, and actually did a pretty good job in it. The highlight of the movie, as far as actors, was Tony Shalhoub. A lot of you remember from Men in Black. He was the guy who always got his head cut off, and he was in a television series for several years called Monk on the USA Network. Tony Shalhoub was great. He was actually the victim, but he was a victim that you hated because he was such a jerk. But he did a really good job at doing that. Story bounced around a lot. It was kind of convoluted. The filming was really... it was a lot of poor filming. Michael Bay went crazy with headshots, weird shots, some Rob Zombie shots, some yeah, slow motion, and it was just a movie that had a lot of potential, and Michael Bay didn't live up to the potential that was necessary for this movie. At best, I'm going to give this thing 2 stars, and I give it the 2 stars because there were some pretty good spots in it. There were a couple of scenes that were absolutely hilarious, to where you found yourself laughing as hard as you could possibly laugh, and the rest of the time you're just kind of shaking your head going, why? So 2 stars. So we kind of both agree on this. That's why you're only getting 1 review.
You're only getting 1 review because I'm going with Ken on this with 2 stars, and it's getting the 2 stars for the humor, a couple of decent performances at best.
Yeah.
Michael Bay, you know, I give him kudos for doing a movie without special effects, and I really want to see him try to do more of these movies because I think he could get better at it.
But
man, just chill out with the slow motion,
Yeah.
man. I mean, it's just crazy how much slow motion is in this movie, and it's a real mess.
There was more, almost as much slow motion in this as there was in the 300.
Yeah, almost. You're
Almost.
right, and it's a real mess. So
Yeah.
I guess the only thing we have to look forward to is next week.
Yes, Iron Man 3.
Now this has got to be at least, I'm going to predict that it's at least got to be 2.5 stars, even if they screw it up.
Oh yeah, and it's got some really good things for it. I'm really looking forward to seeing Ben Kingsley as the Mandarin.
Great actor, one of my favorites.
And did you hear what they've got for a lead-in?
No.
Gwyneth Paltrow was named the most beautiful woman in the world today. I know, that's a stretch.
I can think of a few others.
I don't think
no
she's even in
offense
the
to
top.
Gwyneth.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not trying to put people
She's
down,
not
but
quite even in the top 5. But
I mean, maybe when the Shakespeare in Love days, I could see it more
Yeah,
then.
but,
yeah.
You know, I can.
For my money,
just
no.
Right off the
For
top
my
of my
money,
head, I can say
no.
Kate Beckinsale, Charlize Theron. You know.
I got a list. That's for sure.
But
But next week it is the big. We've all been
Iron
waiting.
Man 3.
Iron Man 3
Iron Man
because
3.
me and Ken are big comic book fans, sci-fi fans, and all that. And the first 2 Iron Man's solid movies.
Yeah.
And the Avengers definitely solid. So.
Yeah, and I did learn that there's a scene in this that's going to kind of be a little different concerning Gwyneth Paltrow. She actually puts on the costume. She puts on the Iron Man suit to save Tony Stark.
Out of necessity, I'm sure.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this. It's a long movie, too. 2 hours and 35 minutes.
Hopefully it'll be worth every bit, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be great.
And it was made right up the road from here in Wilmington.
I actually know someone who was a stand-in for Tony Stark himself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
friend of a friend, and he actually got paid $200 a day.
Connections.
Hey, yeah, I got real connections. Hey, it's just up in Wilmington, you know.
I know Tony Stark
but
stand-in.
but it was just I found out after the fact for like I guess he made good money for about a month.
Yeah.
And then the gig was over, and he had to look for another job. You know? But hey, I'd take it, I'd get it, you know.
Yeah.
So next week, tune in here for Phat Guys Phat Guys at the movies, not what you saw at the beginning of this broadcast. Phat Guys at the movies will be back, and it will be time for Iron Man 3.
Right here.